On all my children.
The well. Yes.
I'm not the bad guy, Laura. I'm tired of defending myself, because I haven't done anything wrong.
Really, it's fine. It's not that deep. Not since yesterday? Do you have any idea where I can reach him? Listen, Stuart, if Pierce does drive by the gallery, would you do me a favor? Would you ask him to give me a call? Thanks. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Are you still worried?
Oh, well, it's just, you know, Stuart hasn't seen Pierce, neither has Aunt Phoebe, so...
Well, you said he had a headache when he left, right? I mean, my mom used to get these monster migraines, and she'd be totally out of commission for days.
Yeah, no. It's just, you know, I've never seen Pierce even take as much as an aspirin. So.
Well, Kreslers doesn't sell foxglove and tannin root. I mean, Pierce used to make these home remedies out of, you know, berries and herbs and stuff. That was how he saved Janet.
So what do you think? He went up to Willow Lake and he's gathering birch bark?
I don't know, maybe. Or maybe he just took your advice and went to go see a real doctor. Were there any calls for me while I was in the shower?
Were you expecting a call from Scott?
After last night, hardly.
Honey, listen. People who love each other, they do two things. They fight, and then they make up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't blame Scott if he crossed me off his list for good. I'll see you later.
Okay, listen, have a good one, okay?
So, Dr. Gately is retiring, huh?
Oh, fly fishing in Vermont, I'm sure.
Life's rough.
It can be.
Have you known him long?
Oh, I did my residency at the VA hospital, so, yeah.
Yeah, I did a stretch there, too. Yeah, after El Salvador. They had us in a special ward for the walking wounded. Yeah, I guess Doc Gately helped put me back together again.
Hank's a good man.
Yeah, he says the same thing about you. I mean, nice things.
So, this is you, starting over. A little bit like a first date, except I know a lot more about you than you know about me. In reviewing your case, well, Dr. Gately did send your records over. If you're worried about confidentiality, it's going to be
What
the
I
same.
say here stays here, right?
That's right.
Well, Dr. Tolan, I don't enjoy being a head case. Who would? But, I particularly don't like sitting here retching up my past.
I hear you've been experiencing flashbacks and headaches, trouble sleeping. You want to talk about El Salvador? And the woman you were in love with there?
Janet? That's weird. Wasn't she supposed to wait here in case anybody called about Amanda?
Maybe somebody did.
Doesn't look like she left a note.
Yo, Tim! What's up? I called all Amanda's friends and still nothing. Where'd you guys go?
We went to the cemetery. Thought she might go there to see Laurel, but it didn't pan out.
Tim, did anybody at all call while we were gone?
Where'd Janet go?
I didn't even know she left.
Well, maybe she's out canvassing the neighborhood looking for Amanda.
Pray to God she finds her.
Amanda? Amanda! Amanda? Amanda, are you down there? Amanda, it's Janet.
Help me. Please help me.
Whoever said no news is good news didn't have a kid gone. Missing. Missing.
I'm gonna check in with Derek, see if he's got anything.
Hey, Trev, maybe we should replay the cutting-edge video, the one she was watching with Jamie.
What, you haven't memorized it yet?
What do we got to lose? It might give us something. Something that could point us in the right direction.
I'm not gonna sit here freeze-framing video when Amanda's freezing out there in sub-zero weather.
Dad. You gotta keep your cool. It's not gonna help Amanda, okay?
Well, we have nothing new from Derek.
I'm gonna tear this town apart until I find that kid.
Trev, wait, I got a better idea. Listen, I'm gonna need a picture. A picture of Amanda, a recent one.
We've already plastered the town with her picture.
No, listen. Some flyer on a telephone pole is not going to attract attention. But WRCW runs a news break every single afternoon right after the matinee movie.
Well, you put that picture on there, 1,000 people are gonna see it.
Absolutely. We set up a toll-free line. Somebody sees Amanda, they call the station. Hell, we might even be able to get Adam to put up some kind of reward.
Let's not do a reward thing. That brings the kooks out of the woodwork.
Okay, so we don't mention it for now, but it's worth a shot. Come on, what do you say?
Dad, you gotta do it, right? I mean, what do you got to lose?
I guess putting Amanda's picture on the tube would get the word
All right,
out.
fine. Give me the picture. I'll call the
All
station,
right.
get the ball rolling.
Liza Colby.
Hey, Liza, it's Tad. Listen, I'm over at Trevor's house. His little girl Amanda's run off, and she's been missing for 24 hours. The cops are clueless. I want to run her photo during the news break, make a public appeal, ask for information that might lead to her safe return, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Is that doable?
Of course it's doable. I'll write the copy myself. Is Trevor all right?
He's pretty much like you'd imagine.
Well, it's a parent's worst nightmare. Janet must be beside herself with worry.
I'd say we're all pretty ragged.
Is Janet there with Trevor?
No, she was here, but she took off for parts unknown. Listen, you better send a messenger over here ASAP to get a photo. We're gonna have to hustle if we want to make the 4 o'clock feed.
I will do. Rudy, listen, could you get me a camera operator for a remote? Frank Gadley.
Ooh, Frank Gadley's out with the flu.
Well, then it's Kathy Foster's lucky day.
No, Kathy Foster's soaking up rays in Hawaii.
Do you know anybody who can operate a minicam?
You're looking at him.
Do you have a union card?
In my other pants.
Yeah, I may be many things, but I'm not a union buster. Send a camera operator to this address as soon as possible, okay?
Where's the fire?
Yeah, well, there's no fire. Just some late-breaking smoke. But you never know when the wind might change.
Amanda, honey, are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm frozen. I want to go home.
Oh, sweetie, I'm gonna get you home. Here, let's try something. I'm gonna hand you down my coat. See if you can grab on to the arm, and I'll pull you up. Can you reach it?
It's too high.
It might not reach, but let's try. Come on, grab onto it.
It's still too high.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I've got some rope in the car. I'm gonna go get it. I used it to tie my Christmas tree up with. It's still in the trunk. Here, take my coat, and I'll be right back. You just snuggle up in that coat, and you'll be snug as a bug in a rug.
Don't leave me.
Sweetie, I'm not gonna leave you. I'm just running to the car. I'll be right back.
I want my daddy.
I'm gonna get you back to your daddy just as fast as I can. And when I do, I'm gonna tell him what a brave little girl you are. I'll be right back, honey.
I want my daddy, please.
All My Children, brought to you by new Minute Maid Premium Orange Juice, the taste of eating a fresh, ripe orange.
It all started not long ago at our weekly meeting of the Cookie Jar Investment Club.
Now here's something we might want a piece of. This new Minute Maid Premium says it tastes like eating a fresh, ripe orange.
That could be big. Or it could be a bunch of hype from some Madison Avenue slicksters. Tastes like something we should look into.
Call Carl. Tell him to gas up the jet.
finally got to check it out. The vote was unanimous. I say we buy.
A definite buy.
Bye.
Buy.
Next stop, the supermarket. We think this stuff's going to be big. And frankly, we're not usually wrong about these things.
New Minute Maid Premium. Bite into it.
So many cleaners. This is ridiculous.
Weenie?
No.
You want just one cleaner?
Mr. Clean?
Yeah, he works in a bucket, on your sponge, even in a spray. It's concentrated. Oh, I mix 1 part Mr. Clean, 2 parts water. Come on, let's try them both on this weenie grease.
Wow. Mr. Clean cuts right through it.
Yeah, and he can handle the tough stuff, too.
You know, you're right.
Make your own.
Ultra Mr. Clean. Get the whole job done with one.
Don't move. Slowly put the donut down.
And no one gets hurt.
You have the right to fluffy nougat and milk chocolate with less fat.
Thanks, this is really good, but you got a license for that sword?
Big on chocolate, not on fat.
The makers of Children's Tylenol Cold know that when kids get colds, it's one symptom on top of another.
I'm all snuffled up and I'm burning hot. My throat gets all red and my nose drips and drips a lot. I hate that. I go achoo, achoo.
Children's Tylenol Cold Plus Cough is all you need. It's the only brand of kids' medicine that relieves all their cold symptoms.
This is my mom when I'm feeling better.
Children's Tylenol Cold Plus Cough, the only one you need.
I'm so glad you got rid of that cat. He really smelled up your house. In fact, I think he was getting between us. But now, I think our relationship's gonna get a lot closer.
Tidy cat with continuous odor control. If it's anything less, you'll know.
ABC Tonight.
Really scared Jimmy. I don't know what to do.
You've been taking an awful lot of pills.
A Grace Under Fire you won't forget. Then Tim Conway's back on an all-new Coach.
The man's been hit by lightning twice. Then, in this episode, Drew does something never before seen on network TV.
Or heard.
It ain't gonna be pretty.
It's an explosive new Drew. Then Ellen's jamming with Bonnie Raitt.
I listen to your records whenever I get depressed.
Do they make you feel better?
No, it depresses me more.
ABC Tonight's a blast.
Look, I've told my war stories, Doctor. I've talked about Christina until I'm sick of the sound of my own voice. Words don't help.
Words don't seem to come that easily to you.
Well, I'm an artist now. I see things.
Paint me a picture of Christina. Show me what you see in your mind's eye.
You don't want to go there.
It hurts to look back, I know.
The point is, I'm not back. I'm there. Whether I'm priming a canvas of scrambling eggs, shaking my stupid face, we're together huddled on a dirt floor. And a beautiful woman is dying in my arms. Have you ever seen Guernica?
The mural by Picasso. Yeah.
Thank you. It's supposed to show, symbolize the horrors of war. But it doesn't even come close. Nothing prepares you. The cries of the children, the metallic smell of blood, the innocent people. Casualties, we call them, as if dying was something casual.
Pierce, do you feel responsible for Christina's death?
Look, I was a combat soldier in a covert war. It wasn't even a war. It was a military operation, a police action. We were there to make the streets safe for democracy. Only the opposition didn't exactly appreciate the ugly American trespassing on his turf. So instead of yelling, "Hey, Yankee, go home," they lined us up and instead of executing us in front of a firing squad, they murdered a woman whose only crime was fraternizing with the enemy. Now, killing me would have been too merciful. So they put her away in order that I could die over and over.
Yes, when you were brought into the VA hospital, you were in a near catatonic state.
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
Yes, you had cuts, it says bruises, you were malnourished, and it was 10 weeks before you uttered a single word. Do you remember anything at all about that period?
Not a scintilla.
What about right after Christina was shot?
I remember the gunfire. And the blood. And then it just fades to white.
What fades to white?
Christina's face. She's in my arms, looking up at me. She opens her mouth to say something. There's no sound.
Do you have any idea what she might have been trying to say to you? All right, let's fast forward. You're released from the VA hospital. You move to a cabin, live alone for many years, completely secluded from society. What brought you back?
Oh, Scott, hi. Hey, come in, come in. It's cold out there.
You know, you just missed Laura.
Well, I'm really here to see you, but I mean, if you're busy, I can
No,
go.
no, sit down.
Yeah.
You want some juice?
Juice is good.
No, actually, you know what I was doing? I was just going online to check out my horoscope.
Oh, really? You believe in that stuff?
There are some days I'd like to blame it on the planets, but however, the fault, dear Brutus, lies not in the stars, but in ourselves, for we are underlings. There you go.
Thanks. I can relate.
I know what happened with you and Laura.
I just haven't eaten, haven't slept.
Scott, listen, if it's any consolation, Laura didn't sleep at all last night either.
I don't get it. You know, I want Laura in my life. I want her to be part of it, included in the stuff that goes on campus. I mean, whether it's cinema club, tailgate parties, just plain hanging out with my friends. And did I miss something? Did I mess up?
No, Scott. It's not you. You remember what Laura said on the day of her formal adoption?
Right.
She said Pine Valley is a long way from her old life.
But I don't get it, because she made it. This is her home.
Yes, you're right. It is her home because she has a roof over her head and she has a family that loves her. But basically, Laura's been a loner her whole life. You know, it's a long way to go from scrounging for your next meal to making small talk, you know, with kids on a college campus. And I think in many ways Laura's afraid. She's afraid that she's not going to fit in.
Well, I keep trying to tell her, you know, we're all this army of walking misfits. Some of us get lucky and find each other. And when that happens, you can stop holding your breath, waiting for the cool squad to bust your chops. What I mean is, I can be me with Laura, and that's as cool as I need to be. So why can't she get that I like her the way she is? Why can't she see what I see in her?
Get you a refill?
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, it's Laura, right? Tanner Jordan, we met New Year's and at the party that Brooke English very funny.
Yeah, Tanner. I remember you. You're Matt's friend.
Yeah, amongst other things. So, what's different about you today, apart from your new last name?
Hiding behind my books.
Princess in disguise, huh? I was actually thinking more about that you're alone today. Where's your other half?
You mean Scott?
Yeah.
He's at PVU this semester, so he's either in class or studying.
Right, so you're going out with a college guy now, huh? Bet you the girls at school are jealous.
Yeah, I'm the envy of the whole senior class.
You're having a bad run of it.
I've had better days. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it?
You'd be bored to tears.
Botticelli, I don't think you could bore anybody.
Just because a glass and surface cleaner is blue like Windex doesn't mean it cleans glass as well as Windex, because only Windex is specially formulated with ammonia D. It leaves a beautiful streak-free shine just about anyone can appreciate. Windex, the best on glass, from S.C. Johnson Wax.
Sounds like a NyQuil kind of cold, Dave.
NyQuil's for tonight. The boss needs this now.
You mean a NyQuil kind of guy like you doesn't know about Dayquil?
Well, what about...
That does nothing for coughs or headaches. What you need is a more complete kind of medicine.
If you love the complete relief of NyQuil, you'll love its non-drowsy daytime version called Dayquil.
I hear no sounds of suffering, Dave.
Because I'm a Dayquil kind of guy.
Vicks Dayquil, the non-drowsy stuffy head, sore throat, coughing fever, so you can get through your day medicine.
I'm a runner. I'm a writer. I'm a mother. I'm a 12-year-old. I'm a lover, a cook, and a wannabe computer nerd. I'm not as young as I used to be. I am as young as I'd like to be.
V8 isn't just juice, it's a full serving of the vegetables you need to keep you running on all 8 cylinders.
How many cylinders are you running on?
What do you say, girls? Be my Valentine?
Oh, Ray, you should be a sweetheart, Ray. You know, it is okay to look for the hallmark on the back of a card.
Whoa, now that's a strong gust of wind. Say, girls, you wouldn't be looking for that hallmark right in front of old Ray now, would you?
No, Ray.
That's what's called pulling the wool over Ray's eyes. I know what to look for in a card.
What exactly is clean moisture? Well, it's what you'll find in a new, even better Lubriderm. And it's best defined by a feeling that's almost invisible on your skin. One that feels distinctly less greasy, even though it's working every bit as hard as always. So it's recommended by dermatologists, even more than before. New, cleaner feeling Lubriderm. See you later, alligator. Hello, clean moisture.
Excuse me, this scale can't possibly be right. I thought this belt was longer.
Oh, no. I should never have put these bands in the dryer.
Fat-free Quaker caramel corn cakes, 50 calories, 0 excuses.
Right now, get one of the best deals of the year at Sears.
Really?
Save $80 on this super capacity Kenmore washer and $50 on this matching dryer.
You can't beat that.
And Sears has washers and dryers on sale starting at only $199. But you better hurry.
I think I better get over there.
Channel 9's new Doppler 9000 radar network combines National Weather Service Doppler sites in Tampa and Melbourne with our new Orlando live Doppler site to locate storms before they strike.
That means you can respond faster to a weather emergency. This equipment can help save lives.
The new Doppler 9000 radar network. Weather coverage you can count on from Central Florida's news leader.
What's eating you?
Just your typical teenage angst.
Angst? It's a pretty impressive vocabulary.
Well, you'd be amazed what you pick up on the street.
So where's Scott? What's he doing in the library? Did you have a lover's quarrel?
Well, something happened and I just blew it totally out of proportion.
You're the sensitive type, huh?
Try ultra defensive, yeah. I met some of Scott's college friends and they just were asking me all these questions, this personal stuff, and it just really weirded me out.
Well, that's understandable.
Well, I mean, they didn't mean any harm. They were just trying to make small talk.
Yeah, either that or they're holding you back for an inspection.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of what it felt like. You know, like they were checking the tag on the back of my sweater. Was it cashmere or 100% acrylic?
You know, you may be the land of the free, but America seems a lot more class conscious than you think. You know, the first question people ask you is, hey, what do you do? What they really want to know is how much money you earn. You know, where's your yacht?
Well, and then after that, of course, it's where you're from, which is code for which side of the tracks were you born on.
You know, you read any good books lately?
Where'd you go to school?
Are you in relation to Seth Jordan from Shreveport?
Do you say tomato or tomato?
Where'd you learn to speak English? Hmm?
I think your accent's cool.
Well, so's yours.
I didn't realize I had one.
Well, the accent's on your beauty. Any fool could see that.
I mean, for everything that she has in common with your friends, she might as well be from another solar system. And I think that makes her feel like, you know, like she's at a disadvantage.
Yeah, but that's not how I see her. I tell you, my friends, they could care less about Laura's past or where she's from. Or they wouldn't be my friends.
Scott, Laura knows that you're going places, and I think she just cares about you so much that she's afraid she's not going to be able to go with you. She'll hold you back. She won't be able to fit into your new life.
She is my life, or a major part of it. Doesn't she know that?
Maybe you should just remind her.
I try. I mean, I want her to feel safe with me and cared for. But sometimes, it's like I'm banging my head against the brick wall.
I think you will be so surprised at what is waiting for you behind that wall once it comes down. Don't give up on Laura, okay?
Not in this lifetime. Well, I gotta run. Thanks for the juice, and thanks for listening.
Listen, anytime, Scott, really. Bye-bye.
She's got to be someplace.
If this was Lily, I would be losing my mind.
I know. Thank God Trevor's holding his own.
I think he's only holding it together for Timmy's sake, but if anything's happened to that little girl...
Don't say it.
Look,
Don't
she's
even
been gone
think
for 24 hours, Dad. Now, if she was lost, she would call for help. She's a cop's daughter. She knows to call 911,
What if she's afraid? That
Afraid of what?
She's hiding someplace. She doesn't want him to be mad at her for running away. There. Trevor, I need that picture. Messenger's here.
Hey, half the station's down with the flu.
Why don't you send Jake?
Out to lunch, I guess. I just figured I'd save time. I picked the picture up myself.
Oh, Trevor will be right down.
Any news?
No.
Is Janice still out there looking?
Yeah, as far as I know.
She must be frantic.
Wait a minute. If you're here for some kind of quote, you can forget it.
I beg your
You
pardon?
know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to let you do it.
Come on, a favor for a friend?
No, exploit the fact that Amanda's missing and her father's crawling the wall for the 6 o'clock news.
I came here to help you.
Liza.
Tad, for your information, you're the one who wanted to put Amanda's picture on the air.
Yeah, it's a cry for help, not an underhanded grab for a 30 share. I don't believe... You wouldn't even be here circling if there weren't blood in the water.
Excuse me, but I think you really should know something for your information.
Who the hell are you?
Miss
Colby, the union sent me over?
I think there's been a mistake.
Yeah, obviously I made it by trusting you to act like
And
some
now,
kind of
excuse me,
human
just
being.
stop this, all right? News is news. Don't let your personal feelings get in the way of a story.
Easy for you to say it. You obviously don't have any.
What the hell's going on here?
Amanda, I found some strong rope. Even better than the stuff I tied up my Christmas tree with. Here. Amanda, are you all right?
My hands hurt from the cold.
We're gonna get you out of there in no time. Look, just grab onto the rope with both hands and hold on real tight. And I'm gonna pull you up.
Hurry, please.
I'm trying. Can you reach it? Can you see it down there, honey? You're gonna have to take off your mitten, I think. Just grab it with your hand. And hold on tight. Come on, Amanda, grab it. Grab it.
I can't bend my fingers, they hurt.
Blow on them and warm them up.
I hurt this one when I fell. I can't hold the rope. I'll never get out of here. I'll never see my daddy again.
He's a big kid, but when he has diarrhea, he still needs Pedialyte. Now there are Pedialyte Freezer Puffs. Used with Pedialyte liquid, they help prevent dehydration with a taste even big kids love. New Pedialyte Freezer Puffs.
Hey, your kitchen's not as clean as you think. Your cleaner might not kill E. coli or salmonella. Lysol antibacterial kitchen cleaner not only cuts grease, it disinfects. So till you have our word on it, you can't call it clean.
I never thought I'd say this,
I love my hair.
Ogilvy Spiral Waves, the only home perm made only for spiral curls. It conditions, it has automatic timing, it shuts itself off. This stuff has brains. Don't you just love it when you get exactly what you want?
Mashed potatoes! Introducing the most exciting thing to happen to mashed potatoes since the 60s. New seasoned mashed potatoes from Betty Crocker in 3 fab flavors like roasted garlic and butter and herb.
Ooh, these are tasty spots, Daddy-o.
New from Betty Crocker.
There was a time I wouldn't even think about eating dinner at this hour. I'd get heartburn and couldn't get to sleep.
If heartburn keeps you up, try Axid AR. The only medicine that says right on its labeling, it can prevent heartburn completely. That's something Tagamet HB200, Zantac 75, and Pepsid AC just don't claim. Axid AR. Proven it can prevent heartburn completely.
Axid AR. I can sleep on that.
All My Children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
You're watching a con man at work.
How can you go wrong?
They gave up their money. Then he's double 7. Is looking this good, does it get in the way?
It can do.
It's Pierce Brosnan, next Oprah.
Today at 4 p.m. on Channel 9. Tonight at 5 p.m. on Channel 9's Eyewitness News. It's estimated that during our lifetime, we'll spend a full year just waiting.
I-4 traffic is backing up all the way to...
And waiting.
Now serving number 6.
And waiting.
This is ridiculous.
In an Eyewitness News special report, Channel 9's Steve Triggs investigates the dilemma of waiting. Why do we do it? And more importantly, how can we break the pattern? But to learn how to minimize this wasted time, you'll just have to wait. Stop the wait. Tonight at 5 p.m. on Channel 9's Eyewitness News.
It seems the busier I get, the more I need help. Chester helps me with my car. Maria helps me check out music videos. And Bell South's Complete Choice plan helps me stay in touch with everyone. It gives me a choice of great calling features, like caller ID, call waiting deluxe, and 3-way calling. And even includes my local phone service for one flat fee. I'll be right over. The only thing that would help me more than Bell South is another Daisy.
Order the Complete Choice plan now and get a $10 credit.
Our owners don't drive to work. They walk. Gold Kissed Farms chicken tastes fresh from the farm because it is. Farmer-owned Gold Kissed Farms chicken tastes fresh from the farm because it is.
What do local people think about last night's O.J. Simpson verdict? The story tonight.
Running this photo will generate a lot of viewer response. But if she's been kidnapped, I can...
Kidnapped? Whoa, nobody said nothing about no kidnapping. There's no ransom note, there's no phone call, nothing.
Trevor, she's been missing since yesterday. In addition to running her picture, if you were to say a few lines on air, it would maybe ensure her safety. How could...
Well, get that camera out of my face and you get out of my house.
No, Trevor!
It's not like she hurt anybody, all right?
You don't know, pal, you don't know. Boy, there's some piece of work.
What the hell happened in here?
Just Liza being Liza.
No, it's Liza saying what I'm afraid to think. That Amanda's been kidnapped.
Amanda, which hand did you hurt? Well, maybe you could use the other one. I've seen you in the park. On the monkey bars, I know how strong you are. So just grab the rope with the good hand, and I'll pull you up. There you go. That's my good girl, yeah. Just grab and hold on tight. Here you come. Here you go. Amanda, are you all right?
My hands are too cold. I can't hold on.
I know, sweetie. I'll think of something else.
Please don't leave me here.
Of course not. I'd never leave you in a million years. I'm gonna get you out of there.
But how?
come down myself and bring you up.
So, look what I found in my library.
What every young lady should know.
Yes, Laura has requested a crash course in the social graces.
Hey, baby, this book was published in 1939.
Well, good etiquette and good manners are always timeless. There's a chapter in there on how to hold on to your man.
Are you suggesting that I read it?
Well, a little brush-up course couldn't hurt anything. For instance, when you answered the door just now thinking that I was going to be Pierce, you could have done a bit more to mask your disappointment.
I'm always glad to see you. You know that.
Still, I'm not the one who sets your heart on flight.
Is there a chapter in here on subtlety, do you think?
Well, darling, when you've reached my age, you find it's best to go right to the point.
The point is, I'm worried about Pierce.
Because he left here last night with a sick headache.
Because I don't think that that's all it was.
So you do think you may have said or done something that scared him off?
I think it's possible, yeah.
Brooke, I have seen the way Pierce looks at you, and it is not the look of a scared rabbit. It's the look of a man who is in love with you. Probably always has been.
I made the mistake of taking Pierce for granted once, and I don't want to make that mistake again. I really want this to work this time.
Good girl. Just have faith, darling.
What is it that makes us crave contact with another, huh? Is it a sense of belonging? Completeness? What?
For a man who says he's not very good with words, you're doing quite well at expressing yourself.
You remember when they found that caveman? He was like perfectly frozen, preserved in the ice up in the Alps, right? That was me. When Janet and Laura discovered me, I was like a fossil, waiting for the great thaw. And when I met Brooke English, I figured I was ready to mainstream back into civilization.
But you still had doubts?
Hey, when they cut me loose from the VA, they had me on some antidepressants that were meant to control my stress disorder.
Were they effective?
Things got worse, especially the flashbacks. That's when I decided to go out and go it alone in the woods.
And the flashbacks did diminish after that?
Yeah. 2-3 years without a single episode. Till I went back to town.
And started seeing Brooke. Can you describe the flashbacks in any detail?
Hey, it's not like a snapshot, okay? It's more of a sense memory.
A sense of you know, like panic, dread?
Something like that.
Well, we know the flashbacks have their origin in what happened to you in El Salvador. Incredibly traumatic loss of someone you cared for, you loved very deeply. So years go by, and you find yourself falling in love again, and the flashbacks recur. Do you make anything of this connection?
You know, Dr. Tolan, I think I've taken up quite enough of your time, don't you?
Oh, we've got 15 minutes left.
Yeah, but I gotta go.
Oh, well, let me get my appointment book, and at least we can set up your next session.
But I won't be coming back.
I thought our session today was very productive.
So did I. And in fact, whatever problems from here on out, I reckon I can handle them.
I wish you'd let me help you.
You have. Thank you.
You know what I like about New Lady Speed Stick Invisible Dry? Unlike other stick antiperspirants that can leave white residue, Lady Speed Stick helps keep me invisible and dry. Now you see it, now you don't. New Lady Speed Stick Invisible Dry.
We asked people to try a nutritious new pasta dish.
Tasty. Really like it.
This tastes a lot like mine. A little spicy to it, a little sauce, a little soul.
This is fantastic.
It's Hamburger Helper's new Italian herb.
Hey, what?
A Hamburger Helper?
I would never have guessed it.
New Italian herb. One of 3 new flavors of Hamburger Helper.
Under 325 calories?
I'm a calorie counter. No preservatives. How'd you guys manage that?
Makes a real good, feel-good meal.
You got me.
I think I'm gonna be shopping down the Hamburger Helper aisle.
I'm so tired of waiting. Tired of waiting for you.
Why wait for a cold pill to start working when there's Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine? Its burst of effervescence means its strong medicine is ready to rush relief the instant you take it. So what are you waiting for? Get fast relief. Get Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Also, rush soothing relief with Alka-Seltzer Plus hot flu and body ache formula.
I have looked into the eyes of temptation, and his name is Tony.
Brave adults confront their uncontrollable desire for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
I'm just looking for someone who understands my needs. Love, acceptance, frosting.
One bite of that sweet crunch will prove that nothing can't be overcome with a spoon.
My hands shake. I start to sweat. What do they seal those bags with anyway?
Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great.
I have it. I should have known my daughter would too.
Joni Williams was born with extra sensitive skin.
Her skin even reacts to my hypoallergenic lotion.
Even a hypoallergenic lotion can contain irritating dyes and fragrances. But Johnson's ultra-sensitive baby lotion was developed with pediatric dermatologists to be soothing, yet so gentle it won't irritate even babies with eczema.
Her skin really loves this stuff.
Johnson's ultra-sensitive.
I gave her this skin. It's nice to know I can give her something to help it.
How Domino champ Charlie Armstrong eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's. On General Hospital.
You look lovely.
It must be wonderful to have such an effect on people.
You don't know me at all.
I know what I see. Now you've convinced yourself that you're in love with her. You're not.
She's what I want.
You paralyzed the woman.
There's something I have to tell you. I'm Stefan Cassadine.
Just go! I don't want to see your face anymore.
Everything changes on General Hospital in 97.
Tonight, he was gunned down in Vegas. Now, for the first time, slain rapper Tupac Shakur's mother asks, where are his missing millions? Primetime ABC Tonight.
Well, so who's this Botticelli person you're always talking about?
Botticelli was this Renaissance painter, and he painted the Venus on the half shell. And she had this beautiful flowing red hair, you know, like yours. Just a trace of sadness in her eyes.
Here you are. Why'd you do school?
I just study hall. I just had some stuff on my mind.
Can I get a cup of coffee?
Sure.
You wanna sit down?
Yeah.
I want to start by saying I'm so sorry about last night.
Scott, I'm the one who should be sorry. I mean, I totally spazzed out. I lied
Yeah, but,
to you about babysitting Jamie.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad about that. I just hate it when you don't give yourself enough credit. I mean, you come down so hard on yourself. We're from the same planet, Laura. We're not that different. I mean...
You good?
Thanks. Did you ever stop to think about how much we have in common?
Yeah, we both like sci-fi and garlic potato chips.
And we both had our share of hard times. I mean, my dad was a drug user, ran out my mom. I mean, Stuart and my mother didn't fall in love. After she died, I would have been awarded a state, shuttled from foster home to foster home.
Yeah, but you were lucky, Scott. I mean, Stuart was there. He was there. Even though you lost your mom when you were really young, he was there to pick up the slack before all the wonder years were gone. You know, like, I wonder where we'll go for summer vacation this year. Or I wonder what I'll get for my birthday. Or I wonder if that kid in the second row likes me. Up until a year and a half ago, I wondered where my next meal was coming from. I mean, I wondered why my mom had to die just because she didn't have health insurance. I wonder what you see in me. When all I see is this red-haired girl with sad eyes.
You wanna know what I see? Look at me. Look at my eyes. See? Everything I want. Everything.
Pierce still isn't home.
Well, or he's not picking up.
What? Could that be Jan Prince knocking?
Miss me?
Where have you been?
Oh. Why? Was I missing?
Because I don't know whether to hit you or to hug you.
Oh. Do I get a vote?
I was calling your house since 8 o'clock this morning. Where were you?
Well, I took someone's advice. I went to the chiropractor for that wicked headache. You weren't worried.
You know, when you left her last night, you weren't at all yourself. So, yes, of course, I was worried.
I wasn't. Although I have found in my experience that sudden headaches are usually the prerogative of young ladies.
Aunt Phoebe.
I'm sorry, darling. I won't embarrass you any further. I'm hosting a tea for the DFL, and if I don't get up to the house soon, Langley will have devoured all the petit four.
Well, should we walk you up to the house?
Oh, thank you, dear. That's nice, but I don't need it. I think you're needed here to mend some fences. You can get my coat for me, though.
All right. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Madame? You are mad at me.
No, I'm relieved. I'm relieved, really. What did the doctor say?
Well, good. Somehow, my body got out of alignment, and,
Oh.
yeah, I, seem to have this, pain in my neck.
Hmm. Is it anyone I know?
The doctor said that the pain is centered here. How's that hand? Right about there.
And what is the cure for what ails you?
A total attitude adjustment. Plus, a little friendly pressure, gently applied at regular intervals.
And is this gonna work?
Let's see. No pain.
I'm sure you wouldn't suffer in silence.
Right now, all I feel is pure, unadulterated joy.
Our kiss last night didn't have this medicinal effect.
Well, perhaps we didn't get the dosage quite right. You, Brooke. You're the cure for what ails me.
Your hair is hiding something. Everyday buildup can make it appear dull, unhealthy. But Pantene unveils its hidden shine with Pro-V Daily Clarifying Shampoo. It deep cleans gently. This clear Pro-Vitamin formula lifts away residue, revealing health, shine, every time you use it. Daily Clarifying Shampoo from Pantene Pro-V. For hair so healthy, it shines. It's a clean start every day.
Who could ask for better weather?
Looks like a perfect day for Dinty Moore. A nice hot bowl of Dinty Moore beef stew. Looks good, doesn't it?
It's a perfect day.
It's a perfect day for Dinty Moore.
When Jen ran a fever, we used to run for Children's Tylenol, but it took too long for her fever to come down.
So we used a medicine our pediatrician recommended, New Children's Advil. It's gentle on her stomach and can control fevers faster, almost 45 minutes faster than Children's Tylenol. And Children's Advil lasts almost twice as long. Faster and longer add up to one thing, better. And that's what we want for Jen. New Children's Advil, just a better fever medicine.
We've got a taste kids love. And that's why we keep popping up in kitchens across the country. Downy Flake waffles from Hungry Jack. We even give you 4 more waffles than the other guys. More crispy waffles with moist, tender insides. So kids get more of the waffles they love. And we keep popping up. Kids want more, we give you more. Downy Flake waffles from Hungry Jack.
You've only got 3 days.
3 days?
To get to Sears for 0% finance charge on appliances, computers, camcorders, and TVs.
Really?
Use your Sears card and get no billing, no payments, no accrued interest till June. Through Saturday at Sears.
3 days is all I need.
People who cook for a living know the best meals start with the best ingredients. That's why they cook with Uncle Ben's. Fluffy, perfect every time. In fact, more restaurants serve Uncle Ben's than any other brand of rice. Good cooks cook with Uncle Ben's.
Big on bleach? This is your kind of Lysol. Lysol Plus Bleach Toilet Bowl Cleaner. With a name you trust, plus the awesome cleaning and brightening power of bleach. What else would you need?
Everything changes in 97 on One Life to Live.
What are you doing out there looking for me this morning, Blair?
I don't know why I went. I don't know what I wanted. I heard that you were lost and I had to find you.
For the whole time that I was out there, I kept thinking about you. When I saw your face, when I opened my eyes, that was a big deal to me. Maybe we had a shot at this.
Everything changes in 97. One Life to Live, ABC Daytime.
On ABC's World News Tonight, the impact of the unanimous verdict against O.J. Simpson. The best coverage from the people of ABC News on World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
How was school?
Okay.
Yeah, did you have a good time at Dad's?
Darn. Top Gun, I should fly on out of here.
You don't have to run off on my account.
Hey, James, my man. You are wise beyond your years. I'll see you later.
Okay. Take care.
Yeah. And you take good care of her, too, okay?
So, sweetie, you want a snack?
Okay.
Listen, is there something that you want to tell me?
Andrew ran away from home yesterday. No one knows where she is.
Liza is a glorified ambulance chaser. Besides, this has none of the earmarks of a kidnapping. There's been no ransom note. There's been nothing like that.
What if Amanda was snatched by somebody, some sicko who didn't want no ransom note, some pervert who's preying on little kids?
Dad, Amanda's teacher's on the phone in the kitchen. You want to take it in there?
Yeah.
You know, I hate to say this, but Janet's been gone for quite a while. And she hasn't called in to check and see how the search is going.
No, she hasn't.
You don't find that to be a bit suspicious?
Yeah, I do. What are you saying, Ted?
You know exactly what I'm saying. Maybe Janet knows a lot more about Amanda's disappearance than we'd like to admit.
Don't worry, honey. I'm coming to get you. Be down there soon. Just gonna move some boards. Don't let the noise scare you. All right. You know, it's lucky for us I'm part mountain goat. Oh, yeah. I'm very steady on my feet. In fact, I think I might have been a mountaineer in another life. You know, I once got a badge for rock climbing. Come on, sweetie. Just a few more steps, and we'll be hungry. Hold on, sweetheart. I'm coming down. Just a few more feet, honey.
We're home free.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
Oh, I'm glad this day is over. Hey, you okay?
My arthritis. I could use some aspirin.
I've got some Tylenol.
No, I need something for the inflammation.
Beth, that's old news. My doctor told me most minor arthritis pain isn't caused by inflammation.
Osteoarthritis pain is caused by the wear and tear of joints, and Tylenol is the pain reliever doctors recommend most.
Maybe you'll start listening to me now?
Only about Tylenol.
Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
As a receptionist here, I can tell you that in this office, if you haven't been using the right toothpaste, the dentist lets you know it.
Wrong toothpaste?
When he goes like this, it means you've got a tartar problem. But this means you've been brushing with Crest Tartar Control.
Tartar forms especially at the gum line, and regular toothpaste can't block that tartar. But Crest has patented tartar blockers that help reduce visible tartar buildup.
How'd it go?
The dentist's choice is Crest Protection.
Eye drops. They may all seem alike, but only Visine is recommended by pharmacists more than 4 to 1 over any other brand. Visine gives you 100% of the relief you need. Visine, it gets the red out.
She wanted to remember their love, to immortalize the passion they once shared for butter. But cholesterol took away their love until...
My darling, if only you could taste this.
I can't believe it's no butter.
It's the original spread flavored with real sweet cream buttermilk for a fresh butter taste, but without the cholesterol.
What a work of art.
I can't believe it's not butter. The taste you love without the cholesterol.
Are you running on all 8 cylinders?
I'm a runner, a mother, a wannabe computer nerd.
V8 isn't just juice. It's a full serving of the vegetables you need to keep you running on all 8 cylinders.
How many cylinders are you running on?
Pursuing the mighty beast, the big game hunter ignores all danger. So he needs his mom to safeguard him from the germs he's gotten into. Safeguard antibacterial soap not only eliminates more than 99% of those germs, it keeps fighting some of the really tough ones you'll get into later on, up to 5 hours after washing, like no regular soap can. Yet it's gentle on his skin. Safeguard keeps on protecting, just like you do.
Tomorrow on All My Children.
There will be a wedding surprise, a pleasant and very special one.
Would you give your mother a message from me? Sure, what do you want to say?
Janet. Janet, wake up, please.
Spy game. Wanna play? Premiering